Hey everybody, welcome to Mick's Retirement Adventures. Man, what a power-packed weekend I got coming up. So, on my last video I was telling you about how I couldn't get into the woods. Well, I got into my woods. So, part of the adventure this weekend is going to be tapping my trees. I'll show you about that. I'm also going to cut some wood this weekend, and I'm going to smoke a pork butt. Pork butt's what they use for pulled pork, so I'm going to do those three things this weekend. The pork butt, I'm going to do my new Traeger grill, pellet grill. I'm going to smoke that, so that'll be another this. I'm going to have three parts to this video. Part one's going to be maple syrup, which I'll show you here in a second. And number two is going to be the pork butt. I'll do that tonight and tomorrow morning. All day tomorrow, actually. It's going to take 8 to 10 hours to smoke it. And then I'll cut some wood tomorrow, too, if I get all these taps done. So that's what this adventure is going to be about. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Part 1, maple syrup. Part 2, pork butt, pulled pork. Pork number 3, splitting some wood. So I'll get into all those as they come on. But thanks a lot for watching. It's a beautiful day out here. This morning I woke up, it was 3 degrees on my outdoor thermometer. I'll show you that. And right now it's about 40 degrees. So central Minnesota, man, March 24th. It's late in the afternoon on Friday. And we got a power-packed weekend, so I'm going to get into it. Thanks a lot for watching. Hey, I want to thank all my subscribers, too. You're great. It's such a fun little hobby for an old guy to do. So all you guys out there subscribe and watch, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, Mick's Retirement Adventures, mainly hunting, fishing, but primarily, again, outdoor activities. So that's what I'm doing outdoor today. Today, I am going to tap maple syrup trees. I use 2 different types of systems. I get these food grade pails from my local bakery. They hold about 2.5 gallons, so I'll use these. There's also a bag system I use. For these, I'll show you about those. And I process usually between 1,500 and 2,000 gallons of sap a year. It's just a hobby. I just give it away to friends and family. Make some maple syrup sugar. I'll probably show you that later on in the season. But I just had a chance to get back into my woods. It's March 24th, as I said in the preliminary preview. And I couldn't get in the woods before. If you watch my last video, I was saying I can't get in here, but I talked to my neighbor after that. I said, why don't we try and borrow another neighbor's John Deere 955 tractor, 4-wheel drive with a front end loader. And so he asked her if we could borrow her John Deere, and he did. And he came out and he got the deepest parts of my trail that he could get into. He skimmed the first top 12 inches of snow off of my trails, because I have 2 feet of snow in my woods right now. But he skimmed the first 12 inches on, and this 4-wheeler will go through the other 12 inches, plus it's compacted pretty good. So yesterday, after he finished that, I just went in circles around here and packed it all down. So there's still 2 spots back here that he couldn't get. He was getting stuck in a 4-wheel drive tractor. So I won't be able to go down those trails for now. Maybe I'll try tomorrow or next week when I have more time. If I get stuck, I want to have time to get out. So that's where we're at. I'm going to tap a bunch of trees here. I tapped 20 last night, actually, just to kind of start it and get used to it again. I tap about 140 trees. I got a whole, here, I'll show you this. My whole trailer's filled with buckets. My whole trailer's filled with buckets and bags. There's probably 50 in this trailer right now between the bags. The bags, they stack up really nice, so I don't have to worry about those. So all right, I'm gonna go out and start tapping, take you guys along. It's a glorious day right now, beautiful in the woods. So got my dog with me somewhere. I don't know where she went, but she's out here somewhere. Piper, come here. She'll show up. All right, take you along. Alright, so the idea with this tap, this drill, is I put black tape on it, electrical tape, so I don't go in. I go in about 1 3/4 is what I go in. Some people go in 2, but I go in about 1 3/4. You always do it up or down, drill up so the sap can drain out. When you put the tap in, taps look like this. Taps look like that. This portion goes in, and then you hook your pail on there or your blue bag. So tip it in like that, or tap it in like that. Sap runs out, fills the pail. So neither one of those were running, so it's still a little early. This ground's got to thaw a little bit, so but it's a good time to tap. If I can get them all tapped, then I'll cut some wood. So we'll see how this goes. Need to take you along. So a couple things I didn't talk about is when you're tapping the trees, there's a couple things you can look for. If there's a root coming up off of the base, I can't see them now because there's too much snow, to be honest with you. So I'm just guessing, but if there's a big root coming up off of the base, you tap right there because all that juice is flowing right up that root. The other thing you look for is a branch. If there's a big branch above you, you tap right below that because that water is definitely going to that branch. So a couple things I look for that I just learned over watching or listening to people reading. So I've probably done, let's see, I've done 18 of them so far. I know because I put 10 taps in my pocket at a time. So I got 2 left. I see at least 5 maples right here. So go tap those. None on that side, just the 4 or 5 on this side. So I'll grab 10 more and put them in my pocket and go tap these. Somewhere right there, we got to pull up a little bit to get to those. So it's a beautiful day, man. Beautiful, beautiful day for being what it was this morning. 3 above, 4 above this morning to what it is right now. I don't know what it is. It's got to be about 40. So knocking the snow down. We'll start to keep tapping. All right, here we go. It's got 6 trees tapped. What a wonderful thing. Sitting out here on a beautiful day, no wind, 40 degrees, listening to wonderful tunes, man. Wonderful tunes. Could be better. It's a beautiful day. All right, so I got 30 tapped. 30, you might have to look close, but there's a white one there, a blue one there. If you look way in the distance, there's a bunch of blue ones back there. One way, way back there. So 30, I got 3 tapped right here. 1, 2, 3 over there. I can't get back in there, it's too deep. That's where he got stuck. You can see my pails have gone down. Got rid of at least half of my tins. So now I'm headed out that way to go get some more. So go tap some more so I can see some from here. Go get them. All right, everybody, this is one of my best producing trees on the property. There's always a tree that always produces. This is one of them. So I'll show you exactly what I do. Found a root. Now, I can't see a root, but I wouldn't normally find a root or a branch. There's nothing up here. Actually, it's split. So what I'll do is put one on this side and one on this side because this is split up above. So if you have a previous hole, you want to go 3 inches away and 3 inches up or down. You don't want to drill right next to the last hole. So I'm going to leave it up a little bit. Always make sure that hole's good and clean. Got to have a clean hole for the juices to flow. And there's sap coming out of that one right away too, so I'll probably have to collect sap tomorrow. And some of these are already flowing, so I'm going to get another one on this side here. This tap's a little high, but I had no choice because this branch is right here. This sucker out coming off here, the sucker. So what I should do sometimes is come out with my chainsaw and cut that down. I'm going to bring you right up there and let you listen to this. You can hear it flowing. There, you can hear that dripping in the bucket. That's what it sounds like. I'll be emptying that one tomorrow for sure. All right, so I got 37 taps. I got 3 left. I take out 10 at a time. Got a whole bunch more done, but the boss came out and the boss said, time to eat dinner. So when the boss says it's time to eat dinner, you go eat dinner. Plus my daughter's gonna have dinner with us too, and my granddaughter Ren. So heading into the house, I'll come back out probably after dinner and finish tapping. I want to at least get maybe 10 more. There's still some in the trailer back there I gotta do. So I'll get those done. Definitely be collecting tomorrow. There's sap dripping. It's fun when you tap them, then you hear the drips start going drip, drip, drip. You're like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna be out here picking it up. So, all right, catch you after dinner. See right here, this is where my buddy came with the John Deere and cut me a little swatch so I can get into the woods. Otherwise I couldn't have gotten in here on this path. All right, catch you after dinner. I'm getting the sun here. I'm back from dinner. Gonna do some more tapping. That was my neighbor. We walk each other's trails from time to time. He's a gentleman who lets me hunt his land. God bless his soul. So I'm back out here. I'm gonna finish tapping. I don't know how many things I got left in the trailer. Sandhill crane's out. Pretty cool. Spring has sprung, man. Listen. Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep tapping these trees. I see two over here I've never tapped before. I'm gonna go tap those. And just keep grinding on it. Tomorrow I'll actually be collecting sap, I'm sure. Some of these were flowing pretty good, so I'll keep you in the loop. What a beautiful evening. Absolutely gorgeous. Got one tapped right there. Back by Paige's deer stand. Let my neighbor tap his trees over here, right in the property line. One back there. One inside of that tree, one there. Paige's stands right where? Right there. Swamps right here. You always hear me talk about the swamps right on the edge of it. All right, everybody. I think about halfway down, about 80 taps done for one night. So now you're gonna go in and put the rub on the what do you call it? The pork butt. So get that ready for tomorrow morning. I'll put that on around 6:30, 6 a.m. in the morning, cook for 8 to 10 hours. So then it's got to sit for half an hour, 45 minutes before I eat it. So going to get that done. Got to bag up some more of the blue sap bags. I don't have any more bagged. I did a whole bunch last night, so I got to finish the rest of them tonight. Come out tomorrow, finish that, and then start cutting wood. So we'll basically see you in the morning. Thanks for coming along. Oh, hey, by the way, Mark, you recognize that? That's what Mark, we believe, is a Native American marker tree right there, leaned over with all the spikes coming out of it. So, you know where you are right now, Mark. All right, made it back out. Saturday morning, it's about 11 o'clock. Got the smoker going, got a bunch more bags put together this morning. Gosh, I probably have 21, 42 there, and there's more in the house. You've heard, I think Blair called it the holy land of fishing. Well, I'm in the holy grail of maple syrup right now. This area right here's got sandhill cranes are back, man. It's great. Flying right over me. Cool. You might have seen the shadow come by the camera. Cool. Right here from where I'm sitting, there's probably going to be 33 taps in the trees that you can just circle around and count. So I'm going to start tapping these now. Get these done. So I got to get this done so I can start cutting some wood this afternoon. Plus tend to my pulled pork. That's smelling really good. I wish you guys could smell that. But for now, it's maple syrup. So I'm going to get on this and get this project done. So start tapping. Alright, we have sap running on this one. This is one I tapped yesterday. You can see it in there. Got some dogs out here, the neighbors here, the dogs are here. Running good. Alright, that's what we got in the bag as of from yesterday afternoon this morning. So it just started dripping now. Probably got above freezing a little while ago. I gotta head in and spritz that pulled pork butt. So I'm gonna head in now. We're almost out of taps. Probably have 10, maybe 12 left. So that means Lori and I have done well 120 probably, 25, something like that. Lori's out here helping me today. Pretty cool. Definitely be collecting sap tomorrow. Alright, headed in. Alright, we're done with this area. This is a sea of blue. Check this out, as Lori said. This is a huge maple stand in here. Everywhere I go, got a couple dogs. Blues everywhere you look. So, like I said, Lori and I are headed in. Hey everybody, back out in the woods where we should all belong. Beautiful spring day, sun's out. This is the conclusion actually to the tapping of trees video. We have 8 taps left. So I'll find those trees eventually as I walk around and see. There's ones you miss all the time, so I'll get those tapped here the next day. I'm not gonna collect any sap today. It's I'm kind of fried. But what I am going to do is cut a little bit for a little bit. I'm going to cut about 1 tank of gas here. Get some easy stuff right here. I'm going to whack up and deal with that. But this is the end of the tapping video. 140 taps minus 8 is 132 taps I put in the last 24 hours. So the rest of the night I'm just going to run 1 tank of gas. Then tomorrow I'll have to collect sap. I see the bags as I drive by them. A lot of them have a third full. But there's preparatory work I have to do for that. I have to get the barrels ready. The carrier, the 35-gallon tank that I put on the back of this to carry the sap back and forth. So I'll have to get some filtration systems set up, but we'll do that tomorrow. Today's rest of this is the beginning of the wood cutting video. So part 3, 1, tapping, 2, pork butt, 3, wood cutting. So I'm on it. Again, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe, share, send it to other people. I really appreciate all my viewers and the fun I have out here in my woods. It's a wonderful life. So, all right, I'm going to get to the wood cutting, and it's the end of the tapping video. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a little bit of the collecting just to see how much we get. So, all right, thank you very much, everybody. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. Thank you very much.